Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the next part of lesson number 8, Reach for the Top. First part, the name of the part was Santosh Yadav. Part 1 dealt with Santosh Yadav. Today we are going to know about another great athlete, sports person, and her name is Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova, a Russian girl, Maria Sharapova, reached the summit of the women's tennis when she was barely 18. As you read about her, see if you can draw a comparison between her and Santosh Yadav. So uh, Maria Shar before we start the lesson, let me tell you something about Maria Sharapova. Is one of the greatest tennis player of the world, and she was one of the youngest successful tennis player all over the world. Though born in Russia, in Siberian area, but later on she shifted to USA, America, and there she took the training and struggled a lot and finally achieved her success. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire, that that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22nd August 2005 to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. Maria Sharapova actually got famous after winning the world of tennis in 2nd August 2005, and by struggling against all the odds in her life, she finally could make her position to the top, and all this happened in almost no time. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian born teenage took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Pinnacle means the topmost position. So in no time, almost in no time, that means within a very short period of time. So Maria actually reached to the top after starting her career, and that was within only 4 years. However, rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before, with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. But the success she finally achieved, it was not a very easy way for her. The sacrifice she actually, the sacrifice which she done, that was actually very hard for everyone, and for a 9-year-old child, 9 years back, she was almost 16 years, no, 12 or 13 years it probably. From that very age she started working hard with a very hostile and competitive world, and finally achieved her success. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed up to train in the United States. At the age of 10 years, she boarded on in a train for United States, where from Siberia. That trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. So it was actually in the right insight of her father, the right decision of her father, which led Maria Sharapova to reach to her top. Yani to reach on the path of success and stardom. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2 years separation from her mother, Yelena. When she left, when she left Siberia and left or board on in a train to USA, United States, for coming 2 years. From that particular time, for coming 2 years, she didn't meet with her mom. A 10-year-old, it was really very tender age. At the age of 10 years, she left her mom for pursuing a career in badminton, and it was really very hard decision for her and for the family also. And 2 years she couldn't even meet her mom. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restriction. Mother could not go to USA with Maria Sharapova because there was some visa problem. Mother couldn't get the visa, that's why she was not allowed to go with her. The 9-year-old girl had already learnt an important lesson in life. That tennis excellence would only come at a price. And with the separation from her mother in that tender 9 or 10 years old age, she got a lesson or learned a lesson that it will not be a easy way or easy path to reach to the success. And she learned that she will have to sacrifice a lot. Okay. I used to be lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. So Maria Sharapova recalling means when she remembered about her childhood days and struggling period, she told in an interview that she missed her mother terribly and her father was working so hard to supply the requirements, means the money to go on the tennis training, to keep on the tennis training for Maria Sharapova. So her father also even couldn't meet her regularly. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils, here pupils means students, okay, would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy the room and clean it. She was the most junior one in that team and that training group, and as she was young and she used to go to bed at 8 p.m., whereas the other pupils, the other co trainees, they used to come at 11 o'clock at night and they used to wake her up and forced her to tidy up, means clean up the rooms. It was a kind of actually mental torture. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. She was not actually depressed on that situation, and she made her mind determined, and she actually became tough, mentally very tough to endure all the situations. I learned how to take care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew that what I wanted. She never got depressed and she never thought of quitting or leaving the training because her determination or her focus was very clear, and that was to be a very talented and skillful tennis player. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. When you when you come from nothing means Siberia is not so popular area, and she also didn't have a good background. That's why Maria tells that when you have nothing and when you have come from nothing, then you actually becomes very hungry. Hungry for what? Hungry for become famous or become getting a very suitable talented position. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insult than that to study if I pursue my dream. She, although she went through a lots of insulting situation and humiliation, but that actually could not let her away from her dream. Okay, from her pursue her dream means to finally become the top player in tennis. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot in the following year. And that toughness, that determination, that strong will actually held Maria to achieve the single women's single Wimbledon single. She actually turned the champion in Wimbledon again in 2004, and the next year she was ranked the she was ranked first or the topmost or number one sports person in tennis. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the heart of tennis fans, for the youngest person, for the youngest herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So she not only, I mean, her whole career from a very little girl from a Siberian frozen plains means country, and finally when she reached to the topmost position of tennis world, that journey actually inspired lots of the hearts of tennis fans, and uh, the straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it imply clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. When she was asked about the secret of her success, she told that she always made her ambition to be to acquire the topmost position, and her hard work actually helped her to reach that position. And she also informs that she is actually very much competitive. She used to work very hard, and she knows what she need to get, and for pursuing that or to achieve that she used to work hard for that, and this is actually the mantra for her success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced pronounced American accent, she proudly parrots her Russian nationality. Though while talking, Maria Sharapova used to speak in American accent. The people of America, the way they used to talk, Maria also used to talk in that way. But she also proudly declares that she is actually a Russian citizen. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympic for Russia if they want me. when she was asked in an interview, she replied that though America or USA had a lot of contribution in her life in her career, but actually she from mentally she is a Russian and she is still a Russian citizen, and also declares that she will play the tennis for Russia in Olympics if Russia used to or allows or Russia wants her. Like my number of teenage sensation, Maria Sharapova lists fashions, singing and dancing as her hobbies. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears to odds with her love to pancakes with chocolates spread and fizzy orange drinks. Here in this paragraph, my likes have been shared with us. The narrator says that Maria Sharapova likes fashion, and she is actually very fond of singing, dancing, and these are her hobbies. Also, she used to love reading novels of Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns. She is very fond of evening gowns also. Okay, but it seems a bit odd with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to success and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of world. Few would grudge her anyway. So Maria Sharapova don't want to be a girl in known for a particular place, means pigeonholed categories, means she actually wanted to become popular the whole world. Want he actually sorry she actually wanted to be a internationally known personality. Her talent, unwavering desire to success, and readiness to sacrifice all these qualities had finally took or made her achieve to the top of the world. Few grudge her the riches she is now reaping. Many of us be jealous of her riches. Here, riches means the property or the wealth she got, or the money or the fame she got. So many of the people of the world can actually be jealous about her. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains for tennis. Of course, money is motivation, but when she is asked about all her wealth and money, what how she replied, see, of course, money is a motivation. Obviously, she said money is very important thing to get motivated to achieve something. Tennis is a business and a sport, but the most important thing to become is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that keep me going. Everything is very essential, but she tells that for reaching to the top was not for the money or for the fame. Actually, it is her determination or her hunger for becoming the topmost player or number one player in the world that actually kept her to reach this position. So it's really very interesting and inspiring story for all youngsters or all the people all over the world. And the life lesson of Maria can also made us inspire to achieve, because if you determine to do something and your focus and aim is clear, then you also achieve whatever you would like. So hopefully you have got it, the whole story. You just go through again, listen the video and read the book, and if there will be any problem, talk to me later on or ask me questions by calling. Okay.